Ceremony from Box Elder, South Dakota, Mr. Zane Young.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Come on, make a little noise. Let me know you're alive and well. Welcome, everyone, to the Iowa Central Community College Triton Stampede Rodeo. Friends, this rodeo tonight sanctioned by the National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association. Hey, this is one of 137 colleges and universities across the nation. The Great Plains region is one of 11 regions across the land where over 3,500 cowboys and cowgirls will compete and try to qualify for the Rose Bowl of College Rodeo. It will be the 69th College National Finals Rodeo in Wyoming later on this spring in 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, the runs are very important. All the rides, all the runs mean a lot to these cowboys and cowgirls that you're about to watch tonight. And as we get ready to watch them compete for some of these Triton Stampede competitors for the final time in front of the home crowd, keep that in mind, friends. On the count of three, we need to hoop and holler and let them know we're ready to cheer them on the home stretch tonight. 1, 2, 3, are you ready? The 13th Triton Stampede Rodeo. Friends, it's time to meet the hometown Tritons. Here they are, the Tritons of Iowa Central Community College. A lot of them be competing in front of the home crowd for the final time tonight in their collegiate careers. The Tritons of Iowa Central Community College. All the timed event contestants down to the timed event side, and our riding event contestants in front of the buck and shoots. The Tritons of Iowa Central Community College. Friends, I'd like you to join me tonight if you'd stand and remove cover for something special tonight. We'd like to start off the home rodeo tonight with a tribute and a celebration of life for Ty Carlson. You see, we lost Ty this year in a motor vehicle accident. And Ty was the kind of guy everyone wanted to call friend. His teammates, coaches, and family will testify to just what an amazing young man he was. Always positive, always helpful, and always with that special smile on his face. You know, losing someone is always difficult, but in Ty's situation, it was even harder. He was one of those people who just felt blessed to know. The Iowa Central Rodeo team was blessed to have Ty be a part of it, even if it was for such a short time. So tonight, we celebrate this young man and are thankful that he was a part of our team and family. Ty, we know you're watching us tonight and cheering us on from above, and you'll always be in our thoughts and hearts. We miss you, but we know you're in a better place. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the Carlson family, and thank you for sharing such an amazing young man with us and letting him become part of our family. Tonight, in honor of Ty, we give him the first ride at the Triton Stampede Rodeo. Ladies and gentlemen, please watch some of the great memories we've had an opportunity to share with Ty on the big screen. You know, Ty wouldn't want us to be a down moment right now. He'd want us to lift our spirits up, cheer on the Tritons. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's cheer on the Tritons of Iowa Central Community College. They were his team, his family. We're going to do him proud tonight. Let's ride, Tritons, ride. What an absolute beautiful night we're blessed with for the sport of college rodeo tonight. You know, 13 years of the Triton Stampede Rodeo, and it wouldn't have been possible without the great help of college rodeo's corporate partners. We're going to take just a moment to introduce to you the partners of the National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association as we bring in the banner of Cinch jeans and shirts, the exclusive apparel sponsor of the National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association. And since 1996, the Cinch clothing brand has been creating quality jeans and shirts for wrestling men and women both in and out of the arena. Ram and Ram Rodeo is the official automotive sponsor of the National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association and the College National Finals Rodeo. Ram has a 30-plus year history of sponsoring rodeos in both the United States and Canada. Cactus Ropes were founded in 1991 and manufactures ropes that are the most durable and consistent products available. They can be found at local Western retailers or visit them online at cactusropes.com. Well, at Cactus Saddlery, it's where values and ethics are more than words. They're business philosophies. Cactus Saddlery offers a full line of saddles and strap goods designed and manufactured by their hand craftsmen. Be sure to visit cactussaddlery.com. Well, Helimatic manufactures the finest roping practice tools available today. In fact, the Helimatic is the only roping machine with a patented hopping motion that replicates that actual movements of live cattle. Give them a call at 888-HEALING or look them up on the web at helimatic.com. Well, the Casper Area Convention and Visitors Bureau is home to the College National Finals Rodeo. Casper, Wyoming is Wyoming's adventure capital with one foot in the past and an eye towards the future. Casper, a year-round destination that offers the very best in historical, recreational, cultural, and entertainment experiences. Let's welcome in some of our proud regional sponsors as we welcome in the banner of our friends at Dakota Solutions, bringing you Trailer Cleaner. Check them out at trailercleaner.com. Environmentally friendly, ready to keep your aluminum trailer looking sharp. And a big thank you to our friends at Great Plains Health and Dr. Nathan Jacobson, proud sponsors of the Great Plains region of college rodeo. Ladies and gentlemen, would you join me in a collective thank you round of applause to the college rodeo corporate partners who wouldn't be here without each and every one of them, that's for sure. Well, out of all the beautiful banners that we've seen so far tonight, there is none more beautiful than the one that you're about to be presented right now. Being carried in by the Miss University of Nebraska at Lincoln, Shelby Riggs, proudly displays a banner we all know as Old Glory, a worldwide symbol of freedom. Think about it. You know, the price for freedom is steep. So many have given the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. Millions lie beneath the white crosses in our national cemeteries. Why? Because they love this country so much, they were willing to give their lives for our freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, may God bless every man and woman that's worn the uniform of the United States of America. You know, there's one thing about this flag that I've come to learn. That no way is it ever written we have to honor this flag quietly. So I ask, if you're proud of this country, if you're proud of the men and women that served under this flag, join me right now with your voices and your hands and tell them thank you for the gallant service of the greatest nation in the history of mankind, the United States of America. You know, the Bill of Rights portion of the Constitution of these United States of America grants all of us many different freedoms. And one we'd like to ask your participation in with us right now is the freedom of religion. We pause for a brief moment of prayer. Let's pray. Our gracious and most heavenly Father, we pause ever mindful and thoughtful, Father, with the guidance that you've given us. Father, we thank you for this beautiful day and the great American sport we know as rodeo, which gives all of us the opportunity for fellowship with one another. Now, Father, we do ask your forgiveness where we fall short. As we get ready to play on the most dangerous playing field that we know, Father, we only ask that you drop down your shield of protection for the cowboys and cowgirls and our rodeo livestock. Father, we also ask that you watch over the great fans that come out to support us tonight as well. Not only do we ask you to keep us all safe and sound at the event tonight, but please watch over us all as we head down to the next event. We're back home to the ranch. And just one more thing, Father. Please bring our soldiers home. We ask these things in the name of your Son, Jesus. Amen. So, friends, when was the last time that you sang the words to the Star-Spangled Banner? I'd like to invite you to sing along. Here is our national anthem. How about it, friends? Are you proud to be living in America? Thank you. Thank you to Shelby Riggs, proudly displaying the red, white, and blue of Old Glory for our opening ceremonies. Let's welcome in the Ram pickup crew tonight. Lee Neighborhouse, Billy Rieger, Turkey Creek, Turkey Ridge, South Dakota, Mr. Will O'Connell is Wingle, Iowa. So we bring in the banner of J2 Hauling as we set up the opening event of the night. J2 Hauling of Frazee, Minnesota, your local independent owner-operator for all your trucking needs. Let's go to the bareback riding. Ken Mahado of Fort Dodge Buckenshoot, where we're going to take you for the opening matchup of the night. So we go to the Tritons of Iowa Central Community College. Here is Lane Schroers, splitting 7th and 8th in the Great Plains region, coming into this weekend. Come on. Oh, no. Had his hands full of a lot of horsehide and leather as the Triton Cowboy comes down early. Come on. Where's a little bit of that crowd support for your Tritons? Check out the horsepower as we bring you up to the big screen of the instant replays tonight. Check this out. Pretty good start as he gets the rowels rolling, but right here as the horse turns back around, you see he spurred over the neck of that bucking horse, threw off the timing, rolled him into his hand, and he's down early, no score. Let's go to the Kurt Bacon Auto Body Buckenshoot. As we go to a college national finals qualifier from a year ago, we're talking about Jim Bob Ellsworth. For the Jackrabbits of South Dakota State University, Six YO is the horse branded under him from Barnes PRCA Rodeo. College national finals rodeo veteran. Just about ready to shake his face and do business. Okay, let's do a little crowd power for him. Come on. Oh, boy, you talk about trying to make a recovery. But you see the penalty flags fly. He came down with that three-hand, disqualified himself before the 8-second buzzer. It is no score for the effort tonight for the Jackrabbits and Jim Bob Ellsworth. Traveling all the way from Brookings, South Dakota and SDSU. Why don't we thank him for coming, paying an entry fee, and playing with us tonight? Take a look at the equipment used for the bareback riding. Of course, the apparatus slid around the midsection of the bucking horse. That's known as the bareback rigging. Take a look at it, triangular in shape. Mounted to the top of the body of that rigging is a rawhide handhold. Now, the cowboys wear a glove on their riding hand, either made of goat skin or elk hide. They apply a substance very close to that of batter's rosin to the glove and the handhold of the rigging. They literally jam their hands inside the handhold of the rigging for the 8-second spurring contest. Let's go to the Billings Construction Buck and Shoot. For Nathan Northrup, for the Cyclones of Iowa State University, where everybody's getting ready to pack up and head to tonight. Oh, no. Well, his hand got popped open. Down early. No score on the ride for the Cyclones. Nathan Northrup tonight. Take a look at some fine bucking horses from Barnes PRCA Rodeo. They're headquartered in Cherokee and Peterson, Iowa, on the banks of the Little Sioux River, and one of only two stock contracting firms in all the professional rodeo that have had livestock at every Wrangler National Finals rodeo. That dates back to its beginnings in 1959 in Dallas, Texas. And in fact, the Barnes family, not everybody can say they've had a world champion bucking horse. The Barnes family has raised one. The 1977 Saddle Bronc Horse of the Year is a world champion, Crystal Springs. We'll get a chance to see some of that mare's offspring here throughout the weekend. Let's go to the Red Raiders, Northwestern College. We go to the Justin Sorensen Truck and Buck and Shoot. Rafael De Hoyos is a right-handed starting pitcher for the Red Raiders when he's not riding bucking horses. Watch this two-sport athlete. He was a standout and a division-winning football running back in Texas. The Marion, Texas native is now in Orange City, Iowa, as a Red Raider for Northwestern College. Right now he's in the bareback ride, and let's help him. Oh. I was wondering what hand he was going to be riding with, because that right hand has got to be worth a lot of money someday. Unfortunately, down early, no score on the ride for Raphael tonight. So thanks to our friends from Maxwell, Iowa. Maxwell Old Settlers Rodeo. Held every weekend, the first weekend in August, that is, the Old Settlers Rodeo. Longtime supporters of the Triton Stampede, glad to have you here with us tonight. The Maxwell Rodeo. Slide down to the World of Wheels, Buck and Shoot. If you're looking for a used car, truck, or SUV in Des Moines or Ankeny, be sure to check out the World of Wheels. They'll have you covered. Let's go to the Cornhuskers, the University of Nebraska, and a cowboy that's currently ranked 6th among bareback riders at the Great Plains region of college rodeo. Tanner Ruprecht is the cowboy we're talking about. University of Nebraska at Lincoln. Oh, the Husker hanging on for a piece of it. Ram Rodeo pickup, rescue squad moving in for the pickup. Go ahead, talk to him. Our officials, JR and Wyatt Clark of Wellfleet, Nebraska, moving the pencils on the scale of 1 to 25 in the controlling style of the bareback riding cowboy, 1 to 25 in the action of the livestock, and a score coming in of 63.63 for Tanner Ruprecht. As we say thank you to J2 Hauling, our bareback riding event sponsors here at the Triton Stampede Rodeo. It's going to be Bobby Reynolds of the Mavericks at Mitchell Technical Institute to hang on with a lead of 71 points from our opening round last night. And the top ride tonight, Tanner Ruprecht for the Huskers with a 63 score. How about it for the Cowboys and the bareback riding tonight? A lot of beautiful banners we're going to be seeing here tonight. We're going to say hello to the banner of Barry Hearing Aids and Technology Center right here in Fort Dodge, Iowa. They've been providing the best hearing health care possible to the surrounding communities since 1949. That's Barry Hearing Aids and Technology Center. They are going to take us to the timed event side of the arena for the first track and field event of the night, this time for the Cowgirls in the breakaway roping contest.
Oh, this Billings Construction? Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Breakaway roping, Sidney Carey for the Jacks, going to get the first opportunity of the night. Sidney Carey, junior ag business major from South Dakota State University.
Well, she's not wearing an SDSU vest, but that's what I got on my program. Oh, no, Black Hills.
Make a correction, Black Hills State University in the Yellow Jackets. And Sidney Carey. Here on South Dakota, Cowgirl. Oh, no. Tough start, swing and a miss, no time on the run. Come on, how about a little bit of that hospitality for Sidney Carey? Bring you up to speed on what's already happened so far in the breakaway roping. This is a single go-round rodeo here at the Triton Stampede. Shannon Elling of North Dakota State University currently leads the field with a 2.7. And the top is actually a split between Shannon Elling of NDSU. Take a look at that leaderboard. Savannah Johnston, Shannon Elling, splitting with a 2 and 7. We'll go to Sierra Aylett for the Mustangs. Sisseton Wahpeton College, cowgirl from Redmond, Oregon. Oh, no. Not what she had hoped for tonight. Tough break for the cowgirl from Sisseton Wahpeton College. No time for the Mustangs. Let's go back to the Yellow Jackets. The cowgirl is currently ranked 12th for the Great Plains region. Coming into the third weekend of competition of the Great Plains region for the 2017-18 season. Tori Gare. Freshman for the Yellow Jackets, Black Hills State University. Hangs her hat in Newell, South Dakota. Home of the Irrigators. I always like that. A lot of great cowboys and cowgirls from the Newell, South Dakota area. All right, here we go. Green light's on. Got a lot of room to make up. Reach. Nicely done. And a 5.9 will set the pace for us in our Friday night performance here at the Triton Stampede Rodeo.
Did we get a plus?
No, I didn't. I think she did.
Let's go to the Bullhawks and a senior from Dickinson State University. Here's Macklin Houck from Belle Fourche, South Dakota. Home of the Black Hills Roundup. Macklin Hauk. Try to get everything into position. Horse deep. Back in the corner of that roping box, wanting that calf standing up squarely. Everything's looking good. There's the nod. We're out. How about 4.2? So we're going to split 6th and 7th so far with that 4 and 2 for Macklin Hauk. Let's go to the Jackrabbits, South Dakota State University. Shelby Spannel is a freshman. A cowgirl from Anselmo, Nebraska. Qualified last year for Nebraska High School Rodeo, for the National High School Finals Rodeo. A great recruit for Ron Scovely's Jackrabbits at South Dakota State University. Backed in and about ready. Okay. Well, knew she was running out of time. Kind of hurried up that second opportunity there. She comes up empty-handed. Hey, when our cowgirl gets no glory from the arena, about we turn off the microphone and let you give her a little bit of it from the grandstand tonight. Yeah, unfortunately it does. How about another senior cowgirl with an opportunity here? We go to Hastings College in Hastings, Nebraska. Home of the Broncos, Bailey Dexter, Valentine, Nebraska. The former Miss Rodeo Cherry County from a few years back. Very talented cowgirl here at the breakaway roping contest. And the opportunity here for the Broncos of Hastings College. Bailey Dexter. Reeling it up, coming up empty-handed, no time on the run for the senior Bronco. Come on, you know what to do for her. Thank you. No time on the run. Let's go to Mid-Plains Community College. Shania McComber, Whitman, Nebraska. Riding a big Appaloosa, ready for action. Mid-Plains Community College, of course, North Platte, Nebraska. Garrett Noakes, head coach of the timed event contestants, and of course the former champ of the world, Dustin Elliott, is our riding event head coach. For Mid-Plains Community College, here we go. Not going to clear the nose of that calf. Tough break, no time on the run. For Shania McComber. Got any sports fans with us tonight? Like especially college football fans out there tonight. Certainly, if you're a college football fan, you're well acquainted with the Bison of North Dakota State University. Let's go to Jet Paterka for the Bison of North Dakota State University. I don't know if you've ever seen their water buffalo hats that they wear, but I know Tate Eck has one. I've seen it. Jet Paterka. The chance here for the Bison. Looking for 2.6 or faster to steal the lead.
What's that?
I'm telling you, we went through a phase there with Betty didn't use it.
All right, Jet. No, not going to get there. Not going to get it done. No time on the run for the Bison and Jet tonight. Well, the Nebraska College of Technical Agriculture is located in Curtis, Nebraska. The home of the Aggies. As we go to Tara Spatz. For the Aggies, the Nebraska College of Technical Ag. Here's the three-time National High School Finals Rodeo qualifier in her high school career. Qualifying in barrel racing, breakaway roping, and pole bending. From Trentwood, Ohio. Rides for the Aggies of the Nebraska College of Tech Ag. Oh, good looking run. Great job. Time on the run, 3.8. Believe that's going to put her number 3. A three-way split for third, fourth, and fifth right now with that 3.8 for Tara Spatz and the Aggies of the Nebraska College of Tech Ag. Back to the Bison we go. North Dakota State University. This time we go to Emily Carson, a senior communications major. This pretty lady is a former North Dakota High School rodeo queen. Great cowgirl. Here we go. Chance for the Bison. Doggone it. Not going to work for her tonight. No time on the run for Emily Carson and the Bison. Dickinson State University is located in Dickinson, North Dakota, home of the Blue Hawks. We'll go to the freshman, Jade Boote, Binford, North Dakota.
Boat. We're in Iowa. It's boat. Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, absolutely positive. I know all her dad's family is boat in Iowa. It's only boot in North Dakota. Seriously. All his brothers are boats. He's a boot. He moved to North Dakota from Hall,
Well, then he's a boot.
It's a boat. Iowa.
We're having a debate up here. If it's boat or boot, whatever it is, she's roping right now for the Blue Hawks. And unfortunately, no time on the run for Jade.
Her dad and her mom are over there, and if you tell them Cindy said we're in Iowa and it's a boat.
Oh, the ladies up here telling me we're in Iowa, it's a boat. But if you're in North Dakota, it's a boot. I don't know.
His dad's having a hard ass.
Oh.
He goes darn good and well.
Oh, let's go to the bottom of the order. For the Cornhuskers, University of Nebraska at Lincoln, Brittany Mark
We went to look for them at the junior high national finals one time. And boats. Nobody knew a boat.
is backed in and about set. Final chance to be 2.6 or faster. No time on the run. So let's take another look at that leaderboard as we close out the Cowgirls breakaway roping. Shannon Elling and Savannah Johnston splitting the lead with a pair of 2.7s as we say thank you once again to Barry Hearing Aids and Technology Center. Well, the Beer House, located in Urbandale, Iowa, is where you can eat well, drink well. The Beer House brings all our loves together under one roof. They're going to take us back down to the tight event side of the arena for one of the great classic contests of professional rodeo, Cowboys Tie-Down Roping. This event, the Cowboys will ride a sports car version of the American Quarter Horse. They'll start from behind the mechanical device known as the barrier. And the object, quite simply, is to catch that calf, catch as catch can. Once they do that, they will step down from the back of that horse, run down to that 200-plus pound calf, where they'll pick him up, put him down on the side, and with a second rope he carries, a 6-foot picking string, you'll see that clenched tightly in his teeth. He's going to wrap up 3 of the calf's legs and secure it with a half hitch. Once he does that, he'll throw his hands in the air, signaling the end of the run. Let's go to the action. Lane Kaveen from Sisseton Wahpeton College for the Mustangs. Swing and a miss. Sisseton Wahpeton College, of course, located in Sisseton, South Dakota. Northeastern South Dakota. One of the brand new teams of the Great Plains region. We welcome them to the competition this year. Got a great future ahead of them. Great landing of recruits for Emmett Balmus and the crew at Sisseton Wahpeton College. Let's go to the Jackrabbits. Brevin Gustafson, Hanley Falls, Minnesota Cowboy. Rodeoed years ago with his mom, Karen. Dad Boos, probably here with us, I'm sure. Former cutting champion for the sophomore, riding for the Jacks of South Dakota State University. Watch out this young, gritty kid right here. Doggone it. Not going to work out for him tonight. Come on. About showing him a little bit of that hospitality. Where are the Triton fans out there tonight? Let's go to the Tritons of Iowa Central Community College and a freshman from Bloomfield, Iowa. This is Dexter Davis. By the way, rodeo fans, if you're looking for some merchandise, not only do we have the Iowa Central Community College Triton Stampede merchandise, but we're also offering some Ty Carlson Memorial merchandise that'll benefit the Carlson family. It's all over in the merchandise stand. And we got some other exciting things to tell you about here in just a little while. Right now, Dexter Davis backed in and ready. Here we go. Good start. Come on, Triton fans, don't quit on him. Help him tie, help him tie. That was awesome. Unofficially going to come in at 11-5, but he's got to ride ahead. That calf's got to stay securely tied for 6 seconds. How about it? 11.5. It's going to put him 5th overall with that run for the Tritons. You know, speaking of Ty Carlson, the Ty Carlson Memorial Bill Race and How Hard Could It Be race is going to be on Sunday, October 8th at the Maxwell Rodeo Arena in Maxwell, Iowa. The How Hard Could It Be race is open to all non-barrel racers, husbands, ropers, rough stock riders, even announcers and music people. Might have to check it out. That's at Maxwell, Iowa, October the 8th. The Ty Carlson Memorial Barrel Race and How Hard Could It Be race. Let's go to Mid-Plains Community College and a 2-time Nebraska High School all-around champion by the name of J.T. Bradley. Brewster, Nebraska. All right, JT. Has him lined out. Watch him go to work. Watch the horse keeping the rope tight, allowing the Cowboy to gain control in the field of play. Not enough O's and smooth for the run for that cowboy. And a 12.3 for the effort, 12 and 3. It'll put him in 7th. Let's go to Jake Fulton. Riding now for the Huskers, the University of Nebraska. A transfer student from Casper College and a college national finalist is backed in and ready. Here we go. Strings up the front one, brings up the back two. 1, 2, 3, get out of there. Jake Fulton. Oh, some great tie-down roping we're seeing here in the final performance of the Triton Stampede Rodeo. Jake Fulton steps back aboard, puts some slack in the line. How about 10.6 for the Huskers? We'll put him number 2 overall with the effort right there.
Two, 3, 4, 1. Got it. Thank you.
Let's go to a team roping college national finalist by the name of Chance Glass. Riding for Dickinson State University and the Blue Hawks. The farm and ranch management major and senior. Going to work now. Was the student athlete of the year back in Hebron High School. Chance Glass. Going to come in unofficially with an 11-8. And it'll be unofficial until right now. There it is, 11-8. And that will move him into 7th in the go-round. Chance Glass also came in leading the Great Plains region standings, so that's going to help right there. Go back to Mid-Plains Community College. And the tie-down roping champion at the Mid-Plains Community College Stampede a couple of weeks ago. Talking about Clay Bauer. Arcadia, Nebraska. No relation to our video scoreboard, folks. Wade Bauer and company. Here we go. All right, Clay. Picks him up, puts him down, wrap him, tap him, and tie him. Wow. How about 10.7 on the effort? It'll put him number 3. Oh, no. Now comes some bad news from the line of broken barrier. We're looking at a 10-second penalty. Make that 10 a 20 and 7. Hey, raise your hand if you're watching rodeo tonight live for the very first time. Any first-timers out there? Got a few. Probably wondering, what in the world is he talking about, 10 seconds in the barrier? Well, let me explain it to you. In the timed events, our livestock is allowed a head start, and here's how it all works. It's mechanically done by what's called the barrier. You see our official down there right now stringing that rope in front of the cowboy. That's the barrier. It's actually a 2-piece rope tied together with cotton string. So we get set to go the Colton Streeter of New Windsor, Illinois for the Tritons of Iowa Central. Oh, no. Oh, no. Houston, we've got a problem. Tough break for the Triton of Iowa Central Community College. How about we all tell them it's okay? It'll be better tomorrow at the Cyclone Stampede. That's a tough break. Not sure what happened. No time on the run. Okay, back to the barrier explanation. If you drew an imaginary line about 10 feet out in front of that roping chute, that's known as the score line. Now at the calf, when the calf crosses the score line, it will release the barrier that's stretched in front of the cowboy. Should the cowboy get to the barrier before the calf crosses the score line to release it, they break that barrier in two. That's where the 10-second penalty comes from. All right, let's go to Cam O'Connor for the Huskers, the senior Husker of the University of Nebraska at Lincoln.
You have a 10-2 is leading it, right? 10-3.
All right. Working through it now. Back into position for the flank. Strings the front one, brings up the back two. Wrap them, tap them. Cam O'Connor.
16-5.
So a 16-5 is how it's going to shake out for Cam O'Connor and the Huskers. And Riley Wheeler of Mid-Plains Community College still holding on to the leaderboard here on the tie-down roping with a 10-3. With just a couple runs to go. So Mid-Plains Community College brings the Sawyer Strand. The 2015 South Dakota High School Steer Wrestling Champion. The Harrisburg, South Dakota native rides for North Platte's Mid-Plains Community College. Also leading the steer wrestling here at the Triton Stampede from our opening round last night. Here we go, Sawyer Strand. One, two, three, get out of there. Sawyer Strand, Mid-Plains Community College. Yep. First, the good news. 14-3. Now the bad news. Plus 10 at the barrier. 24-3. With the penalty. Doggone it. Okay, Triton fans, let's go back to Iowa Central Community College and the Tritons. Clay Ellis is the freshman Triton getting ready to rope. Come on, let's get those hands clapping. It's Friday. We can get a little rowdy. Get a little momentum going for the Triton Cowboy that's about ready to go to work for us. Clay Ellis for the Tritons of Iowa Central Community College. Here we go. Good looking run. Come on, let's help him put the tie on. Nicely done, nicely done. How about an 11.5? Boy, we're putting on a clinic tonight in the tie-down roping.
Round building? Oh, the round building.
Boy, a big split in sixth place going down here with that 11-5 for Clay Ellis. Oh, so both of our Triton tie-down ropers, Dexter Davis and Clay Ellis, both have identical 11 and 5s. With one cowboy to go. Go to the bottom of the order for the Cyclones of Iowa State University. Everybody getting ready to pack up their trailers and head to Ames for the start of the Cyclone Stampede tomorrow morning. Zane Young rides for the Cyclones of Iowa State University. Second-generation rodeo cowboy. His father, Nate, is a former bareback rider and Great Lakes Circuit bareback riding champion, in fact. All right, Zane. No. Opportunity run right through it. No time on the run for the final man in the order tonight for the Cyclones, Zane Young. We say thanks again to the Beer House, bringing us the tie-down rope, and take a look at the leaderboard, folks. It doesn't get much better than that, but Riley Wheeler, the former Iowa High School all-around champion, wins it for Mid-Plains Community College with a 10.3. Well, Pedersen Sanitation of Fort Dodge is providing waste removal and recycling for the surrounding area since 1950, including roll-off rentals available, insured and bonded. Pedersen Sanitation is going to take us down to the classic of all rodeo contest events. Time for a little saddle bronc riding. How many bucket horse riding fans are with us tonight? Come on, let's get those hands clapping to the music. Come on, everybody. Come on. Come on, everybody. Come on. Let's go to the Calmer Cornhead Buck and Shoot. Travis Koenig for the Blue Hawks of Dickinson State University on a bucket horse from Barnes PRCA Rodeo called J.L. Johnson. Got to put our cowboy down early. That's where it should have ended. No score on the ride for Travis Koenig. Take a look at the equipment used in the bronc riding fans. The Association saddle. So what the Cowboys ride in. Of course, the horn removed for obvious reasons. Notice the stirrups, how they're slung over the front bars of the tree of that saddle over the horse's shoulders. That's to allow for the Cowboys' spurring motion in this contest event from the points of the horse's shoulders up to the seat or the cantle of the saddle. They call it an association saddle because it's built to specifications set forth by the National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association, so that no saddle bronc rider has an advantage over another by the way the saddle's built. For you NASCAR fans, kind of like the restrictor plate rule keeps all of our bronc riders on an even playing field. You also notice the halter on the horse's head. Attached to that halter is a 6-foot braided rein. One of the most important things a bronc rider does, you can watch it inside right now, the World of Wheels Buck and Shoot. As Wyatt Kunke takes a measurement on that 6-foot braided rein. Very important to get it right. Why? Well, if you measure it too short, it'll dashboard you over the front end. And as a former bronc rider, I'll tell you, that's a scary way to come down. If you measure that rein too long, you don't have the leverage to stay down on the seat of that saddle to make a good spur ride. Wyatt Kunke rides for Mid-Plains Community College. His motto, work hard and believe in yourself. The reserve Nebraska Saddle Bronc champion and National High School Finals rodeo qualifier from a year ago. It was a great pickup for Dustin Elliott's Mid-Plains Community College. So watch this young man. He's drawn the Classic Cruiser from Barnes PRCA Rodeo. Wyatt Kunke. He's down early with no score, but friends, I want to tell you something about this cowboy from Mid-Plains Community College, Wyatt Kunke. He's got autism. He doesn't let it get in his way, and it's made him a very well-rounded person and a great cowboy. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a little support from the grandstand from this cowboy from Mid-Plains Community College? Quite an outstanding young man. Let's go to the number 1 ranked saddle bronc rider right now in the Great Plains region. As we move you up now to the Kurt Bacon Auto Body Buck and Shoot, we're talking about Peyton Sexton. Well, we're going to Jamie Mullins for the Blue Hawks of Dickinson State University. That's where we're going to go. St. Ignatius, Montana is where he hangs his Resist All hat. For the cowboy that rides for the Blue Hawks at Dickinson State University. 6R2 from Barnes PRCA Rodeos, the horse that he's drawn tonight. Deep seat and a faraway look in his eyes. He says, let's go, boys, I'm ready. Here we go. Help him ride, help him ride. Over the dashboard we go. Penalty marker on the ground. Lost a stirrup. Man, that's a tough break. You got to have both feet in the stirrups and a hand on the buck rein. Even if there's a lot of air between the seat of your jeans and the seat of the saddle. Lost a stirrup a little bit too soon, and it's no score for Jamie Mullins of the Blue Hawks. Take a look at the instant replay. So we take another look at it again. Jamie Mullins, right there, you saw that stirrup come off, his left stirrup down. No score. Let's go to the Kurt Bacon Auto Body Buck and Shoot. The number 1 ranked saddle bronc rider right now in the Great Plains region rides for the Jacks, the South Dakota State University. Peyton Sexton. Split the saddle bronc riding at Mid-Plains at the Mid-Plains Stampede in North Platte, Nebraska. The horse he's drawn tonight is a bucking horse called Hampton Ballou from Barnes PRCA Rodeo. There's about a 3rd generation descendant out of the great stallion from Barnes PRCA Rodeo. You might remember the great bucking horse Boy Ballou. Hampton Ballou, the name of the bucking horse. The number 1 ranked bronc rider in the Great Plains region, should make up to be a pretty entertaining matchup in our saddle bronc riding tonight. Kurt Bacon Auto Body Buck and Shoot. Voted best auto body shop 7 years running. All right, that just brings up a very important thing about the bucking horse business, folks. You can never know exactly what's going to happen with the chute swings wide. But I'll tell you what, the next time that we get this bucking horse ready to go and that buck and chute swings open, we need a little crowd power to help pop the clutch. Here we go. It worked. Oh, trying to fight through it. Peyton Sexton, a tough way down. We'll give him just a minute to get his air back. About the work of our cowboy pickup men, keeping things safe in the arena. Will O'Connell, Billy Rieger, Mr. Lee Neighborhouse. Thank you, fellas, for an outstanding job. Talk about being tough enough, you can strike a match on your face.
Apparently no score, huh?
We got one last night.
No, tonight. Yeah, I don't think, I think, they didn't yell at me. I guess we could ask.
We say thanks to Pedersen Sanitation as we go our second performance without a qualified saddle bronc ride. That means that the Bullhawks and Jordan Hunt will win the saddle bronc riding with a ride last night of 65 points. As we say hello to Cofab from Algona, global manufacturers of quality stainless steel conveyor systems and components. So they take us back down to the timed event side of the arena for the next event on our program tonight as we go to Rodeo's true team event. Time for a little heading and heeling. It's team open time. The team consists of a header and a heeler. It is the job of the heading contestant to catch that steer by one of 3 legal head catches. That's either around the horns, slick around the neck, or what's considered a half head, which must include one horn and the nose of the steer. Once the cowboy does that, he will take a wrap or dally around the saddle horn, changing the direction of that steer, where his heeling partner comes in to do one of the most difficult maneuvers of the entire sport, that to catch the 2 hind legs. Once the cowboy does that, he'll take the slack out of the rope, dally around the saddle horn when the ropes are tight and the cowboys face one another. Our field judge will drop the flag signaling the end of the run. Let's go to the jacks. Cole Schneider on the horns, Brevin Gustafson on the heels. And a single horn catch is not a legal catch. That'll take our first team out of the action for the no time. You know, a lot of behind-the-scenes folks that we need to thank and recognize, including Mary Carlson, the Great Plains Region Secretary of Sawyer, North Dakota. And by the way, we need to congratulate Mary Andale, their 50th wedding anniversary. Oh, congratulations, you two. Awesome. Awesome. Let's go to Mustangs of Sisson and Wapaton College. Blaine Meyer, Morgan Oak, ready to ride. Long reach, unfortunately, going to come up empty-handed for the Mustangs tonight. No time on the run. Also want to say thank you to our timekeepers this weekend, Cindy Klingensmith of Leicester, Iowa, and Elisa Streeter, New Windsor, Illinois. And if you've enjoyed that beautiful big screen, thank you to Warren Bauer and company. And, of course, the entire Iowa Central Community College broadcast journalism students working the video switcher and production behind the scenes. Thank you, guys. Back to the action. Sidney Carey and Tucker Kitka for the Yellow Jackets of Black Hills State University. Oh, trouble, trouble. So a little heads up, you might want to think about where you're sitting or who you're sitting next to. Could be a little fun coming up here in just a little bit. Let's go to the Jacks in Mid-Plains Community College. Cameron Fanning on the horn side of this run for the Jacks. Sawyer Strand, Mid-Plains Community College, backing him up on the heeling side. Here we go. Got any country music fans here tonight? Fans of country music? Let's try to warm up those vocal cords a little bit. See if you can sing along to this. Nice. Right on cue. Here's Carly Johnston and Chance Glass. Yellow Jackets on the front side, Blue Hawks on the back side. Swing and a miss, no time on the run. Buddy, rock and roll fans here. Fans of rock and roll? Let's give that a try. See if you know this one. There you go. You guys give yourselves a round of applause. That was awesome. So to Hastings College, Bailey Dexter on the horns. For the Yellow Jackets of Black Hills State University, Courtney Dahlgren on the healing side of this upcoming run. No time on the run. I see we got a lot of kids here today. Let's try one for the kids, Nikki. Yeah. Oh. You kids are awesome. Let's go to the Cornhuskers, the University of Nebraska. Cam O'Connor on the horns, Brody Cleveland on the heels. Oh, another no time. Well, let's try one more. One more that spans all the generations we've got with us here. I'm sure all of you know this one. Oh, you guys are awesome. Give yourselves another round of applause. Let's go to the Aggies of the Nebraska College of Tech Ag. To the number 3 ranked team of the Great Plains region coming in this weekend. Mason Roberts and Quentin Anderson. Backing in the corner and about ready to pull the trigger. A lot of rope out there. Look at this. We're going to pick up a 5-second penalty for legging that steer, but I don't care. We got a time. 6 and 4 plus 5. 11 and 4 with a penalty. That'll put him 6th, even with the penalty. Let's go to Tail Brink. Black Hills State University should be on the horn side. Mason Oak. Sisseton Wahpeton College on the healing side of this one here. Little trouble on the front end of the run. No time. Well, I have a feeling things are about to change. We go back to the Yellow Jackets, Black Hills State University. For a couple of college national finals rodeo veterans. We're talking about Trey Huber On the horn side, Colton Backus. On the heeling side. Colton Backus was the all-around champion last year right here at the Triton Stampede. A 6.6 in the lead from our opening performance last night. For the Jackrabbits, Reese Winches and Brody Jones. Huber and Backus. Going to pick up a 5-second penalty in the field for the one-leg catch. Well, it's going to be 6-1 plus 5. It'll be 11-1 with a penalty. Okay, Triton fans, here's your chance. We'll go to Iowa Central Community College. Dexter Davis on the horn side. Niall White backing him up on the heeling side. It's Triton time. Snagged it up. Clean run. 9.6 on the run. That'll split 5th and 6th. Let's go to the bottom of the order. Charmaine McComber for the Yellow Jackets of Black Hills State University on the horn side. Shania McComber, Mid-Plains Community College on the heeling side. All right. Reaching it around. Now. Nice trap. Boy, it didn't miss by much. Going to pick up a 5-second penalty in the field. Time on the run, 11-5 plus 5, so it'll be 16-5 with a penalty on the final run. So the Jackrabbits are going to hold on for the win here in the team roping. Reese Winches and Brody Jones. 6.6 as we say thank you to CoFab from Algona, global manufacturers of quality stainless steel conveyor systems and components. Our team roping sponsor here at the Triton Stampede Rodeo. Well, LCL Farms of Keokuk is a diverse family farming operation founded in 2004, winners of the 2009 National Corn Growers Contest. They're going to take us to the next event on our program tonight. Time for Cowgirls Go Time. Well, in this contest event, the Cowgirls will cross the line 100 feet from the tethered goat on the 10-foot stake. They will dismount for the back of their horse, pick that goat up, string up 3 of the goat's legs. Goat must stay secure for 6 seconds, just like it does in the tie-down roping. Should the horse or the horse get tangled up in the tethered rope, it will be a 10-second penalty. We'll go to Geraldine Wiseman for the Bullhawks of Dickinson State University. A junior, equine science major, is going to lead the way for the Goat Tires tonight. Time of the run, 8 and 9, is going to set the pace tonight, 8.9. Want to welcome the National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association Commissioner to the Triton Stampede this weekend. Mr. Roger Walters is joining us. Glad to have him with us on hand at the Triton Stampede Rodeo. Let's go to the Bison. Alex Haynes, Castleton, North Dakota cowgirl. Next to go here in the goat tying contest. Carly Johnston currently leads the field with a 6.7. Time of the run, 10 and 6. 10.6. Big thank you once again to the official national sponsors of the National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association, the official apparel sponsors, Cinch Jeans and Shirts. Big thank you to the official vehicle of the College National Finals Rodeo, Ram. Cactus Ropes, Cactus Saddles, Helimatic, the Casper Area Convention and Visitors Bureau. Thank you to all of College Rodeo's national partners. Let's go to the Falcons of the University of Wisconsin, River Falls, Betsy Bishop. Ten and 3 is the time on the run for Betsy. 10 and 3. So, switch out goats. We'll be ready to get back to the action. So we go to Iowa Central Community College and the Tritons. Here's Katie Klingensmith of Leicester, Iowa. The two-time National High School Finals qualifier will be next to go to work. Katie Klingensmith. Eleven and 3, the time of the run, 11 and 3. Big thank you to our regional sponsors as well, Trailer Cleaner, and Dakota Solutions, Dr. Nathan Jacobson, and Great Plains Health, and thank you to Corral Supply. They are sponsoring the team roping healer division of the Great Plains region. Big thank you. Let's go to the Jackrabbits, South Dakota State University, Shelby Spannel. Time of the run, 7 and 4. That'll put her number 3. Well, that's 7 and 4 for the Jacks. And Shelby Spannel. We'll stay right with the Jackrabbits and the number 11 cowgirl right now in the region standings, Josie Asby. The sophomore Jackrabbit from Highmore, South Dakota. Thank you to Powder River Livestock Handling Equipment, the official College National Finals Rodeo Arena sponsor. Nine and 9 is the time of the run. 9 and 9 for Josie. So another change exchange of goats. We'll go back to the Tritons of Iowa Central Community College. Katie Weiland from Peterson, Iowa. Oh, check that. Casey Whelan. Peterson, Iowa. On the banks of the Little Sioux River. All right, Casey.
14 flat.
14 flat, the time on the run. 14 flat for Casey. Let's go to Savannah Johnston, Elm Springs, South Dakota, for Black Hills State University and the Yellow Jackets. Time on the run, 7.9. That'll split 7th and 8th. For the number 5 goat tire in the region. Let's go to the College National Finals veteran. Talking about J.C. Hupp for the Jacks of South Dakota State University. Finished 3rd at the 2016 CNFR. A junior Jackrabbit. Number 2 in the region coming into this weekend. How about 6.8? That'll be number 2. So another quick switch, the goats. We'll stay with the Jackrabbits, South Dakota State University. Sarah Voss, Rapid City, South Dakota. Daughter of my friends Wade and Dallas Voss. Will be the next cowgirl to run. Rapid City, South Dakota. Go, Sarah, go. Sarah Voss for the Jacks. 14 and 6, the time on the run tonight for Sarah. Kara Hilsendegger, Iowa Central Community College and the Tritons, is ready to go. Looking for 6.6 or faster for the lead. Boy, talk about fast hands, faster than Lindsay Lohan in a jewelry store. How about 7.4? That'll split 4th and 5th. Let's go to the number 8 ranked cowgirl in the Great Plains region. Jada Maher for the Yellow Jackets of Black Hills State University. For the cowgirl from McLaughlin, South Dakota. A freshman for Glenn Lammer's Yellow Jackets. Oh, goat came free. Disqualification, no time on the run. Go ahead, tell her it's okay. One cowgirl left to go here in the goat tying. We'll go to the Yellow Jackets of Black Hills State University. Sarah Scott. And we get ready to swing the gate. Here we go. Sarah Scott for the Yellow Jackets. And an 8 and 6 on the run. Big thank you to the LCL Farms, sponsor of the Cowgirls goat tying. Carly Johnston, Black Hills State University, 6.7, leads the goat tying. She also leads the region in the all-around Cowgirl standings. As your champion in the goat tying at the Triton Stampede Rodeo. Well, Absolute Screen Arts, South Sioux City, Nebraska, is a leader for over 15 years in silk screening, embroidery, and promotional products. They take us to the linebackers of rodeo. Time for the steer wrestling. Some call it bulldogging. In any case, it's the only event in rodeo where the Cowboys allowed a little bit of help. That help comes from that of the hazer, and it is the job of the hazing cowboy to ride alongside of the steer wrestler in an effort to keep that steer running as straight and true as possible, enabling the steer wrestling cowboy the best opportunity to jump down off the back of his moving horse onto the head of that steer, where he'll literally grab that steer by the horns and twist him down to the ground. One thing to watch for in watching steer wrestling action, once the cowboy throws that steer down to the side, all four legs must lay the same direction before a field judge will drop the flag signaling the end of the run. We'll start it off with the Mustangs of Sisseton and Wahpeton College. Blaine Meyer, Hanley Falls, Minnesota. Was a former Minnesota high school champion. National High School and National Junior High School Finals qualifier. Blaine Meyer backed in and about ready to get it started. In position. Right now, a little help from the grandstand. Yeah. They're clapping at the barrier. That's good news. How about 8.6? That'll put him number 2. I'd like to thank our friends from TFC Photography. They are our official photographer tonight here at the Triton Stampede. Make sure you contact Tim at 712-229-2339 or check them out at tfcphotography.shootproof.com. Our official photographer tonight here at the Triton Stampede Rodeo. Back to the Mustangs we go. Sisseton Wahpeton College, Rich Marone is a freshman from Pequanna, South Dakota. He's back in the corner. Oh, no, tough way down. Come on, help dust him off. No time on the run for Rich Marone. Also like to thank another supporter of ours, DCD Concrete Coatings. Joe Teague and Company, proud supporters of the Triton Stampede Rodeo. So many of them to thank. Wouldn't be here without each and every one of them. Speaking of that, be sure to visit the concession stand and check out the culinary experts of Iowa Central Community College and While you're there, check out the Iowa Central Community College Triton Stampede merchandise stand right next door. Grant Gansmer for the Tritons of Iowa Central Community College. Came in number 6 in the region. That's going to hurt right there. No time on the run. So we'll go to the Yellow Jackets. Black Hills State University. And Tucker Kitka. Come on. Got to be getting cold just sitting there. Put those hands together. Time to warm it up a little bit. Time to get the blood pumping. Tucker Kitka, Black Hills State University, the sophomore. Easing his pony back in the corner. Trying to. You don't think our equine partners know what's going down? Check out the intensity. Horse and rider. So work to settle things down, reposition. Once you get set back in that corner, just relax just a little bit. Horse in position, steer in position, there's the nod. Okay, green light's on. Not the opportunity you hoped for tonight. No time on the run for Tucker Kitka. Tell you what, rodeo fans, if you've had a good time here this weekend at the Triton Stampede Rodeo, I'd like you to join me in a thank you round of applause for head coach Bridget Lambright and assistant coach Terry Coleman. They have done a wonderful job of hosting the 13th Triton Stampede Rodeo. Let's go to the Mavericks, Mitchell Technical Institute. Lucas Kessler, Ag Tech agronomy student, Mitchell Technical Institute of Mitchell, South Dakota. Home of the Mavericks. He put on the brakes and let him fly right by. No time on the run. Let's go to the Cornhuskers of the University of Nebraska. A cowboy from Oglala, Nebraska, by the name of Brody Cleveland. Qualified for the steer wrestling at the National High School Finals Rodeo back in 2014. In 2015, went undefeated 33-0. Was the Class B Nebraska State Wrestling Champ at 195 pounds. Football player, he played linebacker. 6'2", 210-pound Cornhusker that is backed in. Ready to put the mash on this one right here. All right, Brody. And he is not going to get into position. Tough break, no time on the run for Brody Cleveland. And the Cornhuskers of the University of Nebraska at Lincoln. Go to the Mustangs, Sisseton-Wahpeton College, Lane Kveen, Valley City, North Dakota. Finding the corner. Just about set. Here we go. Get ready to help him right now. There we go. How about 9.7? 9 and 7, that'll put him third in the round for the Mustangs. Let's go to the Cornhuskers. University of Nebraska at Lincoln. Team roping qualifier to the College National Finals Rodeo, but great all-around hand. We're talking about Logan Dibburn. A junior now. Another outstanding former high school wrestler. Watch him grab the steer by the horns. Now, time to help him. Yeah, slamma-jamma.
8-9.
Time on the run, 8.9.
Actually, that was Hunter Brown, wasn't it?
And correction, that was Hunter Brown. For the Cornhuskers. Now we're going to Logan Dibburn. We'll catch up here. Logan Dibburn, talked about him, a top 4 finisher for 3 years in the state wrestling tournament. Also part of the state 8-man semifinals in football. Top 10 steer wrestler at the 2015 National High School Finals Rodeo and a college national finalist in team roping. Great cowboy for the Huskers. Going deep. How about 4.8? There's your new leader. Let's check out the replay on the big screen. Good looking run right there. Throws that uppercut. Slamma-jamma. Nicely done. Nicely done. Let's go to J.T. Bradley. Mid-Plains Community College. Here's a 2-time Nebraska High School all-around champion. In 16 and 2017. Freshman, Mid-Plains Community College. The man from Brewster, Nebraska, J.T. Bradley. Time on the run, 8.1. That'll put him in the number 3 spot. We'll take another look at it on the big screen. Great effort. Smooth run. Let's go to the number 8 ranked Cowboy right now in the Great Plains region. As we go to Lane Berg for the Bullhawks of Dickinson State University. Fixing to grab some points here in the bull riding already. Oh, there we go. Talk about some trying tenacity. 8 seconds flat on the run, and that will move him to the number 3 spot. Take another look. Our video crew doing a great job bringing us back the instant replays in our rodeo tonight. Thank you to Warren Bauer and company. And the students here at Iowa Central Community College. Let's go to the Jacks for the final opportunity of the night in steer wrestling. Go to Jeremiah Johnson. We're not talking about the 1972 Robert Redford movie star. Jeremiah Johnson, Burlington, Wisconsin, is a senior animal science major in South Dakota State University. See if he can grab a hold of this opportunity right here. Looking for 4.7 or faster to try to steal the lead away. Here we go. Right now. How about 7 seconds flat? That'll put him in the number 2 spot for the Jacks. Big thank you again to LCL Farms in Keokuk, a diverse family farming operation founded in 2004. Winners of the 2009 National Corn Growers Contest and our steer wrestling sponsor here at the Triton Stampede Rodeo. Congratulations, Logan Dibburn, for the Cornhuskers of the University of Nebraska. Your winner with a 4.8. Let's meet the banners of the great partners of the Triton Stampede Rodeo. As we get them to fight through the traffic jam on the far side, Billings Construction. For church steeple restoration experts, Kurt Bacon Auto Body, repairs you can trust, all makes and models. Kemna Auto of Fort Dodge, Iowa, your Chev GMC Buick dealer. Sales, service, and financing. Calmer Cornheads, farmer invented, farmer tested, and farmer proven. Justin Sorensen Trucking, licensed and bonded freight shipping company. And World of Wheels. If you're looking for a used car, truck, or SUV in Des Moines or Ankeny, World of Wheels has you covered. And the Maxwell Rodeo Committee, thanks to the Maxwell Old Settlers Rodeo, held every year in August. Flasco, Camion Equipment from Lawton, your sheet metal fabricators, and Crimmins Relocation Services. No move is too small or too large for us to handle. Crimmins Welding and Fabrication, your one-stop shop for all your welding and fabrication needs. And Trinity Care Center, we partner with our patients to fight their cancer from every angle. And Trinity Wound Center, we can make a difference, healing your wound and improving your quality of life. Ladies and gentlemen, the partners of the Triton Stampede Rodeo, How about a big thank you round of applause? Well, rodeo fans, as you can see by the cinched cans on the arena floor, time for the next event on our program tonight. Time for championship Cowgirls barrel racing. This event, the Cowgirls are going to race around the barrels in a cloverleaf fashion. They may come in contact with the cans as they run through the course, and should they knock the barrels over, they'll be assessed a 5-second penalty for each tipped can. So the pattern is set. We're ready to rock. Going to start it off with Sierra Aylett. For the Mustangs of Siswa-Wahpeton College. A cowgirl from Redmond, Oregon. Now living in Sisseton, South Dakota. Come on, let's help her back across the line. As we set the pace with a 14:86. 14:86. Madison Rao for the Jackrabbits currently on the leaderboard with a 14:55. As we'll go to Hannah Swaw for the Jackrabbits, South Dakota State University. Hannah Suave. Here we go. Round the money can. Number 2's in the rearview mirror. Get ready. Come on, somebody help her step on the gas. 14:92. 14:92. Let's go to the Blue Hawks. From Dickinson State University. Carly Bowditch, a senior from Sylvania, Saskatchewan. Canadian cowgirl. Final turn, come on. 17:70. 17:70 for Carly tonight. Let's go to the Falcons of the University of Wisconsin at River Falls. Julia Stateman, a freshman Falcon, coming down the alleyway. Oh no. Penalty on the run. Final turn. Come on, let's help her back across the line. Julia Stateman, 16:31 plus 5. It'll be 21:31 with a penalty. So we'll take a moment to stand them straight. We'll go to the Yellow Jackets, Black Hills State University. Jaden Hollenbeck from Valentine, Nebraska. Ride for the Yellow Jackets of Black Hills State University. Business major. One final turn to the left. Come on, talk to her. And a time of 15:81. 15:81. Let's go to the Tritons of Iowa Central Community College. Peyton Jakes will be next to run. Cowgirl from Elk River, Minnesota. Riding for the Tritons of Iowa Central Community College. One to the left, two to the right. Right now, come on, somebody help her. 15 and 19, the time of the run, 15 and 19. So that will bring out the rakers. While they do that, again, a reminder of a fun event coming up on Sunday, October the 8th, thanks to our friends at the Maxwell Rodeo. The Ty Carlson Memorial Barrel Race and the How Hard Could It Be race. All happening on Sunday, October the 8th. The How Hard Could It Be race open to non-barrel racers, husbands, ropers, rough stock riders. Hey, try it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. October the 8th, that's Sunday, October 8th, at the Maxwell Rodeo Arena in Maxwell, Iowa. Rodeo fans, we invite you to swing by the concession stand and, of course, the merchandise stand where you can get your official Iowa Central Community College Triton Stampede apparel. And also, the Ty Carlson Memorial apparel is over there as well. All right, ready to get back to the action. We'll go to Black Hills State University. Jade Mahu. The McLaughlin, South Dakota Cowgirl in the house. One final turn. Oh, a beauty. How about 14 and 70? That is going to split second and third, by the way. Wow, what a run. Let's go to the Tritons of Iowa Central Community College. Brooke Brown, a freshman, qualified for the short go in cutting, the National High School Finals Rodeo. Little wide around the money can. One final turn. Right now, Triton fans, help her. 16:04, the time of the run, 16:04. Let's go to the number 2 ranked cowgirl in the region, Alyssa Lockhart, for the Yellow Jackets of Black Hills State University, for the sophomore, daughter of Grady and Lisa. She was the 2015 Little Britches Rodeo Association World Champ. Flying around the cans tonight. And a 14 and 25. There's your new leader of the entire weekend so far. Let's go to the Falcons. University of Wisconsin River Falls, Laura Holt. A sophomore from Taylors Falls, Minnesota. Here we go. Kick, kick, kick. 15 and 24, the time of the run. 15 and 24. That'll bring us to Nicole Hafner for the Mavericks of Mitchell Technical Institute. The cowgirl from Bison, South Dakota. Final turn, Nicole Hafner for the Mavericks of Mitchell Technical Institute. 17 and 55. 17 and 55. Let's go to the bottom of the order, bottom of the ground. Go to the Jacks of South Dakota State University. Melissa DeCook. Final cowgirl to run. Final turn. And a 16 and 48. 16 and 48. I want to thank the Iowa Central rugby team joining us tonight. Boys from New Zealand, Australia, South Africa, England, and Belgium. Plus 40 Iowa boys who are ranked 8th in the nation, joining us for their first rodeo for most of them with us here tonight. Thanks. Hope you're enjoying the Triton Stampede. As we say thank you to our friends from Fisher Bucking Bulls of Coggan, Iowa, Mr. Wayne and Russell Fisher. Proud sponsors of the Triton Stampede Rodeo. One final question for the rodeo fans. Do we have any bull riding fans in Iowa on a Friday night? Fisher Bucking Bulls takes us to the bull riding. Friends, it's man against man and man against beast. But you can't ride the beast without protection. And we've got that with our cowboy life-saving matadors. The first one hails from Afton, Iowa. Say hello to Mr. Justin Plum. His partners in crime from Ames, Iowa, Mr. Jaron Chambers. And a veteran of the United States Army from Story City, Iowa, Mr. Lucas Moore. Let's go to the first matchup of the night. We go to Mid-Plains Community College and Garrett Rickett. It's going to be the first man out of the bull riding tonight. And the reigning Great Plains Region bull riding champion who finished 17th in the nation at the College National Finals Rodeo last year. Garrett Rickett. Second generation bull rider. Top recruit for Mid-Plains Community College. And head coach Dustin Elliott is sliding up and ready to ride. Here we go. Yes. Yes. Come on. Help him. Help him. Awesome. Awesome ride. Let's take another look while they're putting the scores together. Garrett Rickett of Mid-Plains Community College. Made it look easy, didn't he? You're going to like it. How about 84 points? It's going to call Lee. Mitchell Technical Institute, look out, look out. Coming down early on a bull called Centennial. That little mix-up on the signal is going to correct that score for Garrett Rickett, 68.
63.
No, we're going to number 3 is what he said, right?
Let's go to Aaron Keaton. Iowa Central Community College.
No. I think we better. 68, and we're going to number 3.
Let's go to the World of Wheels buck and shoot. Aaron Keaton for the Tritons of Iowa Central Community College. Oh, so close. Come on, Triton fans.
Number 1,
You love that? What's that? I know.
Let's go to Sisseton Wahpeton College. Delane German, second generation bull rider. His father, Gerald, a rodeo producer from North Dakota. He's the man climbing down inside the Chemna Auto of Fort Dodge Buck and Shoot. Rougarou is the name of the buck and bull from Barnes PRCA Rodeo. Here we go. That's where it should have ended, down early, no score.
Can't stop laughing after that. Happens to us all the time. Going, well, that's what I was thinking too, but I'm like, all right, I'll go with it.
Let's go to the Falcons, the University of Wisconsin at River Falls. Randy Wendt.
Thanks a lot, Nikki.
Kurt Bacon Auto Body Buck and Shoot. A freshman for the University of Wisconsin, River Falls. Here we go. Yikes. About a handful of bullfighters right there where they needed to be. Lucas Moore, Justin Prom, Darren Chambers.
I only have 5 numbers.
It's B7 coming up here.
Number 7.
Let's move up to Billings Construction Buck and Shoot. Billings Construction. Go to Trevor Harstad for the Bullhawks of Dickinson State University. On a bull called Young James from Barnes PRCA Rodeo. Our leaderboard in the bull riding so far, a 73 score from Blaine Beatty from our opening round last night. A 68 and a 61. Coming into our second and final night of competition here at the Triton Stampede Rodeo. Trevor Harstad for the Bullhawks. Just about set inside the Billings Construction Buck and Shoot. Oh. How about another round of applause for the bullfighters tonight?
Number 5, Hunter, no idea.
Let's go to the Calmer Cornhead Buck and Shoot. Hunter Drager, Iowa Central Community College. This is the number 1 ranked bull rider in the Great Plains region. He's a Triton. Come on. Hunter Drager. take another look on the instant replay as we dial it up and bring it back to you. So close. $7.75 on that last ride. Let's go to the Cyclones of Iowa State University. Malachi Schroeder, Judy's partner from Barnes PRCA Rodeo. Gonna put him down. No score on the try for the Cyclone Cowboy.
Number 2, Kristen Madsen.
Let's go to Kemna Auto of Fort Dodge Buckenshoot, your local Chev GMC Buick dealer. Tristan Madsen. For the Mavericks, Mitchell Technical Institute is the number 2 ranked bull rider right now in the Great Plains region. On a buck and bull called Stetson from Barnes PRCA Rodeo. Looking for 74 or better. Here we go. Oh, little head-to-head contact. Thank you, Darren Chambers. Thank you, Justin Prom. And thank you, Lucas Moore.
Leaderboards? Yeah, we got one left. I was going to set up this last ride with that leaderboard.
Everybody got me.
I got that from the rodeo office, so, I mean,
Anyway, my point's right. I didn't agree with you.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard of the bull riding so far. The Tritons currently on top with a 72. Garrett Wickett with that 68. Laneberg with a 56. Tanner Horner rides for the Tritons of Iowa Central Community College. College national finalist. Kurt Bacon Auto Body Buckenshoot. Let's help him. Come on. You bet. Call the Tritons. Tanner Horner. Let's take another look on the instant replay while we bring the numbers to you. And a 67 score, 67. Blaine Beatty for the Tritons going to be your bull riding champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as the curtain falls on the second and final performance here tonight, the most important question of the weekend. Have you enjoyed the 13th Iowa Central Community College Triton Stampede Rodeo? On behalf of Iowa Central Community College, the National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association, Barnes PRCA Rodeo, this is Davey Kim not saying goodbye, but until next year, God bless and happy trails to each and every one of you.